Look around you. In every crisis, in every high-stakes environment, whether it's the boardroom, the market crash, or a personal emergency, you see the weak breaking. You see panic, overreaction, and decisions driven by fear. Emotional weakness is the single greatest vulnerability of the modern person. But there is an ancient, proven path to an inner state that fear cannot touch. It is the ability to make clear, strategic decisions when everyone else is crumbling under pressure. Welcome to the Zenith Voice, where we don't seek comfort, we seek control. Today, we are teaching you to forge a mind like steel. We'll master the strategies required to stabilize your inner state and eliminate emotional volatility forever. This is the training regimen for the emotionally sovereign. To achieve a mind of steel, you must accept and internalize these 5 non-negotiable principles. These are the hard truths that separate the reactor from the ruler. Rule 1. The separation of self from stimulus. The gap. Emotional weakness thrives on immediate reaction. You hear the insult, you feel the offense, and you fire back instantly. Mastery begins in the gap, the millisecond of space between the external event, the stimulus, and your internal response. Your first task is to lengthen the gap through intentional pause. When pressure hits, the rule is simple. Do nothing. Breathe once. Identify the emotion. Then decide on your action. This pause is where self-control is born. Rule 2. Eliminate the word victim from your vocabulary. Victimhood is the opposite of emotional strength. It assigns responsibility for your feelings to external forces, the weather, your boss, your past. A mind like steel accepts total ownership. Your emotional state is your production, not your reaction. The moment you remove the option of blaming the outside world, you are forced to confront and regulate your own response mechanisms. The event may be unfair, but your reaction is always fair game for control. Rule 3. Reframe pain as data, not disaster. Most people run from emotional pain, from fear of failure, from anxiety about the future. This avoidance is what makes you weak. The strong mind recognizes that emotional pain is not a disaster. It is critical feedback. Anxiety about money is data telling you to review your budget. The sting of criticism is data showing you where you can improve. Stop trying to soothe the pain. Interrogate the data. Rule 4. Train through intentional discomfort. You cannot expect to be calm in a crisis if you only practice comfort in peace. Emotional resilience is a skill, and it must be cross-trained. This means willingly introducing small amounts of discomfort into your routine. Cold showers, fasting for a few hours, deliberately taking on difficult tasks you dread. By choosing small hardships, you inoculate your mind against the shock of involuntary ones. You teach your nervous system, I am in control of my suffering. Rule 5. The power of premeditation, pre-mortem thinking. The greatest fear comes from the unknown. The most effective strategy to eliminate this fear is to mentally rehearse the worst-case scenario. What if you lose the client? What if the project fails? Instead of avoiding these thoughts, you sit down and systematically plan your response to them. When you have already walked through the fire in your mind, the real heat loses its power. Anticipate the chaos to master it. The goal is not to become emotionless, but to become emotionally dominant. Your emotions should serve your strategy, not sabotage it. A mind of steel is a tool, a fortress, and the ultimate competitive advantage. It ensures that when the stakes are highest, you remain the calmest, most logical person in the room. Now here is your immediate action step. For the next 24 hours, practice Rule 1, the gap. Every time you feel a strong negative emotion, anger, frustration, or panic, force yourself to count to 5 before you speak or act. Just 5 seconds. If this philosophy from the Zenith Voice is the foundation you need to build your unstoppable life, then take the next step. Subscribe now and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next session designed to forge your absolute potential.